Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you a return to a Let's Play that I left off a while ago and did not really get that much into. This is going to be episode 13 of Let's Play Disciples Liberation. So this is a game that I played 12 episodes of, and I kind of got distracted by other games. This is the latest Disciples game. It's actually a very good game. I was really enjoying it. We're going to try to push through a little bit more here and see what we can come up with. Now, disclaimer, this episode here is going to be most likely me getting reacquainted with the game. So bear that in mind and please be patient with me. But once we get a little reacquainted and we go ahead and start making some progress, it's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. So if you like turn-based RPGs, stick around a bit if you'd like. And let's see what happens. Rima. I don't remember the specifics much of the story, but we will leave a review at some point. Let's go ahead and load the game. We made it to level 10 apparently. Manual save, chapter 1, 745. I guess that would be it. We played on hard. Some people will be willing to join your party if you choose to recruit them, but they'll only join you if they feel they can trust you. Okay, enroll yourself into the pits. I don't remember that. Alright. One second, guys. I had a piece of skin on my lip. Sorry. Strange, you think, as you march towards your first fight in the roaring chaos of the pits. The ground below seems to drink the blood we spill. Taking a punch in your face so hard it could crack your jaw, you note it again. Then as you run your attacker through, you note it again. You do intend to win the hearts of the people gathered here, both for your own Gloria and Ilian's. But you can't stop yourself from thinking that something's very wrong about all of this. So, I think we're at the Legions of the Damned area. No side quests available, no companion quests. We've completed everything. Findel, this was the last side quest we've completed. A self-proclaimed forger has been looting weapons from the ancient armories of Gahaltarad. You assume they're dwarven, but looking at the craftsmanship, they seem older. They'd almost look at home amongst the remains of Ilian. The armory is currently occupied by elves looking for shelter, and is also occupied by a few more terrifying beasts. You've agreed a solution can be found in the standoff between them all, though you're not sure what that solution is yet. I don't know why it says we've completed that. Oh, I guess we just come back and there's new solutions to undertake. The fall of Strong Peak. Entering Strong Peak was no easy task, though you certainly hope it was worth the effort. Or Miriel is here, and she will have to be convinced to call off the remaining forces of the Whitelands, or you may never get out of here alive. If nothing else, you hope the artifact gifted by Cowan will act as a peace offering. Omiriel's revenge. The elven priestess Omiriel is many things, chief among them wise. She knows her future in Strong Peak is over, and she's with us now, by the way, but she cannot move to her next power play until she is rid of this thing in her flesh. You don't pretend to understand the complex workings of elven dynasties and clans, but you can clearly see Cowan meant her harm, and used you to cause that harm. That's enough reason for you to find revenge. And now we're in the Legions of the Damned, just doing quests, and that sort of stuff. So let's look at our character. She is a mercenary. I forget her name. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back, guys. So let's check her out. She's a mercenary level 10. We can check out, Short Sword of the Spy. Pretty good stuff. A light physical manifestation of pride, HP plus 50. In the spell book, there's Waning Bolt. Strength, which is unleashes projectiles of pure cosmic energy, dealing both divine and unholy damage, and inflicts weakened on the target, which is minus 15% to power and all resistances. We'll have to get familiar with the terminology again. But then we have Ready for Research, Strength of the Nephilim, Defensive Spell Tier 1, Bestows the power of the four heavens on an ally, grants physical might and motivated, +1 morale, 25% physical damage. I like that, but we haven't researched it. It's Twilight. Martial, we have nothing. Divine, we have Bark Skin, which we just researched. Conjures the skin of blood trees, protecting allies from physical and unholy damage in the targeted area. Grants physical protection and unholy protection, which is 15% each. Range of 3 in an area. Word of Divine Power inspires a target, strengthening their divine damage. Grants a divine might and motivated, so morale and 25% divine damage. Primal spells, we have Skin of Wotan, purifies the body of an ally by removing bleeding, burning, and poison, and granting an immunity to these conditions as well. Grants physical and primal protection, which is 15%. Bonus, Solaniel's Mist. Rains down the waters of the life stream, healing 25% of an ally's maximum HP and grants regen to the target. Blazing Rays. Scorches the target with 3 beams of fire, dealing primal damage. Word of Primal Power motivates the target, strengthening their primal damage. Grants primal might and motivated. You get the idea there. Earth Spears. Pierces enemies surrounding Aviana, that's her name, with sharp stalagmites, dealing primal damage. Inflicts taunted on the targets if they're below 75% HP, which means they automatically attack the unit who put the taunted condition on them. And there's so much more. It's really cool. And then Unholy, there's a bunch of spells. We have Summon Lesser Devil, conjures a Lesser Devil at target location. After 5 rounds, the Lesser Devil is destroyed and does not go to the graveyard. Requirement, 1 unit on the battlefield must be afflicted with confused or burning. So that's pretty cool too. So let's go back. It's a character. We can check out the skill tree. We've got Hardy. Through military combat and sheer resolve, Aviana increases her base HP and physical resist by 5%. I think we have 1 point of that. We're nimble 2 ranks. If an enemy lands a critical hit against Aviana, she gains a 40% chance to dodge the next incoming attack. 1 point of critical mastery. For each unspent AP at the end of a turn, Aviana's critical chances are increased by 5% for the next round. That's pretty awesome. Flanking Master. When flanking, Aviana and her allies increase the damage they deal by 8% and all their resistances by 8%. 1 point of Callian's Grace. Command the Dynasties. Increase the HP of Elven Alliance units by 5%. And Primal Initiate. Gain access to Primal Essence Tier 2 spells and Primal Energies. Draws forth the power of Nevendar itself, increasing primal resistance and primal power by 5%. Very cool, very cool. And then we have, you know, her gear, Obsidian Sabatons. You can see what all these do if you want to pause the video. Leather pants, chainmail, chain hood. I want to see if there's anything like more along the lines of, let's see what the stats do actually. Intelligence improves primal resist, mana, and increases power for mercenary, hexblade, seer, and witch classes. This improves unholy resist and increases HP. Dex improves initiative and crit chance. Strength improves physical and divine resist and increases power for mercenary, hexblade, and warlord classes. I'd probably want to go into more dexterity and more intelligence. 5 and 5 with the primal hood. Initiative +2. No, it's not that good, so we'll go with that. Here's a tier 2 chainmail. 4 con, 3 dex, 3% physical resist. That's pretty cool. And it's also a tier 2 rare. This is a tier 2 rare. This gives 5 and 7 though, points of strength and constitution. I just put this on actually. In the last episode I was watching it a bit. Versus Vest of the Sun Dancer, 4 con, 3 dex, 3% physical resist. We'll keep that on, I guess, as much as I want that dexterity. Leather pants, strength and dex. Yeah, all this other stuff is not that good. There's strength and con, but I want strength and dex. The Sabatons, dex and strength and unholy resist. Probably going to be the best, but we'll just take a quick peek. Ooh, I like these though. Plate boots, critical chance plus 4%. Takes her from 7% to 11%. You know what? I might put those on. Oh, they're common though. 5 decks versus 4 decks. Yeah, we'll keep these on. Faint Shard of Pride versus Divine Damage plus 10%. Short Sword of the Spy, 2 decks, 12 power. 10 power, 10 mana. Your class cannot equip this weapon type. We already went ahead and went to Mercenary. We committed to Mercenary. Froststeel Longsword, 15 power, 3% pirate. Primal Resistance. Power determines both the damage a unit can inflict and the amount of healing a unit can bestow. We're getting 12, so that's pretty good, plus the 2 decks, so that's fine. Now let's look at our units. We can see we have Gold, Iron, Wood, Arcane Flux, Divine Essence, Primal Essence, and Unholy Essence. Whoops, not skill tree. Let's look at our units quickly. In backup, we've got a rank level 9 zombies who are tier 1. Level 8 soldiers who are tier 1. Then in the group, we've got Ormiriel, the Elven Princess. She's unique. We've got Aviana, a Shadowcaster, level 10 tier 1. An Infernal Golem, which is level 10 tier 2. A Soldier, level 9 tier 1. And then we have Orion, yeah, level 10. And in the back line, we have a Zombie level 10, a Soldier level 10, and a Possessed level 10 to get their bonuses throughout the battle. It's pretty cool. We have 5 more leadership points, but these cost 10, so we can't add any more. System, we have it on hard. Video, we can probably turn this up now. Wait, it goes from none to TAA to FXAA, so let's apply that. Texture resolution high, shadow quality high, ultra. Okay, so everything is pretty much on ultra. Save game. I mean, we can manually save. Interface safe zone, no. Audio is fine. Alright, let's get to it. We're here. We have an empty spot. We could build nothing there. Stone ring. Portal from Ilion. We can return. We can go to the vault. Oh, the vault is not ready yet for us. But a very cool game, guys. We're going to get into this a bit again. Graveyard, recruit units, blacksmith, upgrade equipment. I think we upgraded everything that we could. Where's the stuff that was equipped? Short Sword of the Spy. Yeah, it's locked. Meaning it would require what? This weapon is restricted to a specific character. I don't know, but we can't really upgrade much else. And there's nothing that good to even say we want to upgrade. 5 intelligence, 2 constitution, 5 and 5. And we're the only ones who can wear this gear, so that's good to know. Can't upgrade that anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, everything seems to be upgraded. Dexterity plus 5. Dexterity plus 4, they can't be upgraded anymore. I was looking at these though. Oh, strength plus 1. These could be upgraded. critical chance, but they're not going to beat out, 6 and 6 or 3 and 5. Alright, so that's that there. Heart of the Abyss, recruit. Castle, there's nothing to really do right now. Temple is recruit. I don't think there's anything to do. Requires further advancement in our adventure to upgrade. We're researching what right now? Strength of the Nephilim. Physical damage 1 morale. Word of Divine Power. Divine damage 1 morale. Bark Skin is already done. Physical might and motivated, do I for 5 mana? Blueprint acquired, requires castle tier. It's only 500 gold. We have a ton of gold. Sure, let's research it. There we go. And what about Word of Divine Power, increased divine might, cost 500 gold? Sure. Got a couple new spells quickly. Maxed and Maxed, or Muriel and Orion. Gather resources. We'll let that stuff go for a while. Reassign skills. Okay, so we're ready to head back, it looks like. Portal from Ilion returned to where we were. Sorry if I sound a little stuffed up, guys. It's that hay fever. Oh, we're battling? Do we want this? We'll let 3 Infernal Golems and 3 Berserkers. We retreated, so let's... That was that group, okay. What do we have up here? Temkit, first hand of the host. Let's see what he wanted again. An infernal knight approaches you cautiously, clearly wanting to go unnoticed. You there, I saw when you first arrived from Ilion. They say you were a mercenary, a famous one. So what if I am? I need help. I serve the host. He is many things, but he is not kind. If I leave, he'll have my head and the heads of my entire battalion. I'm stationed here recruiting new talent for the pits, but I've gotten word. My sister has been sent to harvest Uru from the mines. It is grueling work. Few survive. I can see where this is going. I'll find your sister and get her out of there. Don't want to know you were involved. What? No, I want you to kill her. Not just kill her, make a bloody show of it. Did we do this before? Where's your sister? You said she's mining Uru. Northeast of here, past the wastes. Why would I kill your sister? I thought you were going to ask me to save your sister. Preposterous. She's fallen in with the cultists calling themselves the Circle of the Blazing Heart. She's an embarrassment. Tell me more about your sister's cult. I know only that it exists and that our masters will kill any known members and the families of members. Ah, you want me to kill her before she's found out? Or I kill you. I should have guessed. Well, soldier, I'm about to do your sister a big favor. Arinius. Temkit, first hand of the host. He's a level 11. A sorceress, a lesser devil, and a sorceress. That's how we inspect. Detonates an explosion from within the target, dealing primal damage. At the beginning of each turn, burning negates regen and removes chilled. Chain lightning. Randomly bouncing between enemies afterward, dealing unholy damage and inflicts slowed. Back from Hell passive. When the sorceress dies, she's reborn as a lesser devil with 100% HP. Sorceress doesn't go to the graveyard. And primal magic. Backline plus 25% primal damage. Who's in the backline? She is. So they get plus 25% bonus primal damage. He's got bow shot. Shoots an arrow with precision, dealing physical. Poisoned arrow. If the target's below 75% HP, inflicts poisoned. Temket has Flame Strike in melee, deals burning or inflicts burning, deals primal damage. Fire Nova bursts flames around the Infernal Knight, dealing primal damage to all enemies, inflicts confuse and taunted on the targets. Eye for an eye passive. Each time the Infernal Knight is attacked by an enemy adjacent to him, he strikes back with Flame Strike. Oh my gosh. He's not in the back line, so we don't have to worry about his backline ability. And the Aranese, I think it's the Aranese. Lightning Arrow shoots an arrow filled with electricity, dealing unholy damage, inflicts slowed. Shadowfall rains down arrows of darkness on enemies in the targeted area, dealing unholy, inflicts blinded. Training attack heals allies within 2 tiles up to 35% of the damage the Aranese inflicts. So, okay. Let's give it a shot. I do not remember how everyone is equipped and stuff. Backline ability, Primal Magic. They get Primal Might. We get Demonic Strength, Physical Might. Oh, that's why we didn't research that spell. Okay, he is all buffed up. He's got improved critical, 15% crit chance, 10% evasive, 2 morale, 1 morale, 25% physical might. Oh, we can't equip their swords and shards. Okay, so he's got 2% crit chance and Assassin's Twin Dagger. He does Debilitating Strike, strikes with Wild Force, inflicting physical and weakened. Orion's Cloak. Well, we'll get into this as we... Well, yeah, it's his turn, so... Cast a Blinding Cloak, granting stealth for 2 rounds, deals massive damage to targets, inflicts bleeding on the target. When attacking while stealth, attacking this way reveals Orion's position and removes stealth. Passive grants 3 morale to Orion, flanking damage dealt is increased to 80%. So there's 4 enemies, okay. The camera, speed is a little fast. The camera panning, is there no way to adjust that? Camera speed. Combat speed affects all units. Okay, let's just get out of here. Seal of Weakness inflicts weakness. Let's see where they are located. The Aranese is up here. Temket and Lesser Devil. So let's send him right here, I guess.
Now you see me?
We could end turn, or can't he move again though with another movement point?
I'll sneak past them.
Oh, I went into silence. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, whatever. That was my mistake. Let's bring Ormuriel out. And, Orb of Power.
I go to victory.
Grab that. Strong. It's this Infernal Golem. Eviscerate strikes up to 3 enemies with sharp claws in melee, dealing physical, inflicting bleeding. Impales the target with blade-like hands, dealing physical, inflicts paralyzed. He can't move anymore, so he's gotta end his turn. Shadowfall. Blinded, that's gonna be bad. Blinded and silenced.
Into the flames I go.
Into the flames I go. Poisoned Orion, we might need to restart this battle already. Aviana.
Moving.
How do we do some magic? Spellbook. How about that on Temket?
Face your death.
Then we have a soldier.
Glory and honor.
Bring him up here. Sword swing and shield bash.
Holding the line.
Cover. Rotting stench, nice.
We are the Peasants' true servants. I am
Fire Nova. Oh my gosh. Shadowcaster. This does 5 in a line. Shadow Embrace. Restores HP, grants resilient, but only at a range of 3. 5 in a line would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So come right here and do that. Oh, 5 counts the... Dang. Alright, well, in turn. Chain lightning. We're getting rocked and we're gonna die.
With grace and rage.
Okay, we gotta start over, guys.
Glory will be mine.
I forgot totally how to play this game, clearly. We're getting absolutely knocked out. How do I... Left alt shows outlines, by the way. How do I reload? Quit. Quit. Load game. Manual save. Did we do anything here? I don't think we did. Oh, we researched those spells. Do we still have those spells? Let's find out. How do I check that out? Journal. Characters. Spellbook. Ready for research. Yeah, I mean, it only costs 1,000 gold between them to research, so... Come here. Oh yeah, we went to the castle, okay. Let's go to research it. Bada bing. Bada bing. They're maxed out. Graveyard recruit, temple recruit, stone ring recruit, empty spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back. battle. We'll retreat. Not going to talk to him yet, honestly. Oh, that's the outlines. Okay, what is that? Corruption growth requires a champion who can cleanse corruption. I thought that Mirio could cleanse corruption. Can we try that? No, guess she can't. We have to enter the pits, basically. Here's a combat that we have no business fighting, but maybe we can handle it. Demonic legionaries. I don't want to slam bam through this world without doing a bunch of the side content. Agitated warriors. Oh, they're real. This one's really too tough. Elgios, Archimandrite of the Black Moon. Let's save. How do we save? F5. There we go. Game saved. What is this? What are these guys again? As you plunge deeper in the darkened wastelands outside Huric, you come upon a secret congregation. Stay low. I don't think they saw us. You crouch amidst the charred foliage as the coven of demons converge on the secret spot. The Whisperer's banquet commences. We, the Coven, call forth the Black Moon, the Split Tongue, the Charred Heart, the Scarred, The demon stops and looks in your direction. Remain still. You crouch deeply in the charred remains of the trees and gesture to Orion and the others to do the same. But in a blink, through some unknown magic, the Coven of the Whisperer's banquet are suddenly surrounding you. Join us, child of iron and sky. Our coven converges here under the moons red and blue because of your rising. Because of me? Yes, you are the destroyer that will end this world. It is an honor to have you among us. I forget what these symbols mean. I'm here to help people. You're wrong. Let's try you're wrong. Or I'm here to help people. We're here to help those who need it, nothing more. It is too late. The people of Nevendar are beyond saving. Your blood is but one part of a larger scheme. The Inquisitor Regent has been reborn. Mortis's will wanes. All of these are signs. Nevendar's death is upon us. The Whisperer's banquet means only to prepare for that death by causing the death of the gods themselves. If the world ends and the gods trapped here are unleashed, that cannot happen. This prison of distraction must somehow remain. You have no idea what you're talking about. Nevendar isn't perfect, but it isn't beyond saving. I will save it. No, it is your blood. You cannot be trusted with it. Battle. Elgios, Archimandrite of the Black Moon, level 9, Lesser Devils. They only have 550 HP, but there's 4 of them with arrows, 2 Succubus. Drawing out weakness like a vampire draws blood. Allure is the weapon of choice for the Succubus, but their tail is just as deadly. Soul Drain, range of 4, drains the soul from a target, dealing unholy damage and healing the Succubus for 25% of damage dealt. Inflicts weaken if they have below 75% HP. Beguiling Charm. Raises morale and restores HP to the target. Grants Inspire to the target, which is +2 morale. Dangerous Beauty. Charms their enemies to slow their attacks, granting evasive to the Succubus. Inflicts Demoralized on the enemies who dare to hit them. -1 morale and 10% chance to dodge any attack. And an Infernal Golem, which these things are pretty tough, if I recall correctly. Eviscerate. Strikes up to 3 enemies with sharp claws, dealing physical damage. Inflicts bleeding on 75% or below HP. Impales the target Physical damage and paralyzed. Hardened skin grants resilient, strong, and protected to the Infernal Golem at the end of its turn if no gold AP and red AP was used. Protected reduces damage of the next attack by 50%. Strong is 15% to power. Resilient 10% to all resistances. And this homie here. The Whisper's banquet commences. We, the Coven, call forth the Black Moon, the Split Tongue, the Charred Heart, the Scarred. Torment bewilders the target with dark searing magic, dealing unholy damage, inflicts bleeding and afraid on the target. Afraid is -2 morale. Hell's Judgment burns the target with fiery condemnation, dealing primal damage, inflicts immobilized and burning on the target. Vengeance grants unholy might, primal might, resilient, and inspired to the Avenger when an ally is defeated. These conditions can't be removed and last until the end of battle, so 25% unholy and primal damage, 2 morale, 10% to all resist, and he's actually on the back line. Infernal Aura grants strong and inspired to allies from the Legions of the Damned until the end of the battle. So they're getting plus 15% power, plus 2 morale for the entire battle. But he's not actually in the combat. We'll try it. I'm gonna hit my water bottle, guys. Bear with me. Wow. Orion. What are these red squares, I wonder? Oh, there were lightnings in a strike, isn't it?
Now you see me?
So we'll come here. Do we enter into cloak, into stealth? No, that's not how that works. Let's just end turn. Or Muriel. She's got Fire Dance in melee. An Ice Prison. Range of 5. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So coming here should do it. No, don't go in that. What did she get? What did she pick up? Resilient, improved crit, evasive, inspired, physical might, regen. Okay, whatever it was. Actually helped us. Let's do Ice Prison on you. Chilled, paralyzed, neutralized. And the lightning's gonna strike there too. Our Infernal Golem will... K-Shift does that.
I serve the dark fires.
I hit left control. What happened?
Burning my flame.
I just passed the entire team's turn. Somehow.
Corrodio Anquila.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Burn this flesh.
I am so sorry. Okay, left control does something. Graveyard, lightning strikes each round. Here goes Aviana.
Moving.
Come here. How do I make a waypoint? Let's see the controls for a second. Toggle tactical view, left shift. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's come up here, I guess. Soldier.
We will be victorious.
Come here and wait.
Wear them down.
Cover on our girl. Rotting stench on the golem. Hardened skin. She's got a shadow embrace. Let's go ahead and move a little bit. And go ahead and restore HP to Ormuriel. Oof. Not that great. Beguiling Charm. Oh man.
Let us savor this moment. I will lick your wounds.
This is not good. Our Infernal Golem. Go up here and turn.
Going. Elemental fires ignite.
The poison arrow is wicked. Orion, okay. Inflicts confused, minus 15% initiative and 15% chance to miss when attacking. But honestly, like, I'm almost tempted to do it.
Now you see me.
Let's come here and hit with stealth.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. I thought that was an attack or something. Lesser Devil. Oh, we have such terrible positioning on the field. Let's just wait. Oh, here we go. Paralyzed. Oh my gosh. Move him up here at least. And paralyzed.
I am the altar. Corrodial Anquila.
Aviana's going down. I don't know if it's game over if she dies. It might be. Yikes.
Dark fires. Represent, lend your wrath. Conjuring a nightmare.
We might have to try this one over again too. Soldier.
Pressing the enemy.
Come here. Might as well just do shield bash.
On the offensive. There will be no surrender.
Yeah, we're kind of getting rocked here. Let's at least take one of them out. Oh, it did not even kill. Oh my gosh. And gets a full heal. Oh no. Trains us all.
Come, my darling.
Might get a heal here. Probably.
I will lick your wounds.
Yeah. Oh, we have absolutely no chance in this one, guys, either. I don't know if it's because of my terrible... Yeah, we're gonna have to reload. Let's go to quit again. So, I'm sorry, guys. Little rusty here to start. This is a pretty dangerous area. Maybe we can get back to a less dangerous area. Primal essence generator. Yeah, like this is a bit too difficult. If we come back this way. Captured a lumber mill. Maybe stay on this side of the mountain. Level 20s, yeah. Don't think so. We may head off to a new area even. Or we can enter the pits, but the pits is going to like probably propel us basically through the first or through all the quests here. So maybe we should ride around a bit. Look for something else to do. Here we've got Yohamar, the Mana Leech. Something stolen from him. We could always head to a different location besides the Legions of the Damned. They're way too tough. Demonic Legionnaires. Oh, 3 Berserkers, yeah, they're too tough. They're way too tough. That's maybe doable, but is that 3 golems? I don't see that being possible. Temket, he's impossible. Mana Fountain, Gateway. I don't think we have any companions that can open gateways. Wow. Do we? No. The Spleen Collector. Oh, let's quick save again and see what the Spleen Collector says. I don't remember. Deep in the shadows of Hurik's Waste, you find an unexpected creature, the Spleen Collector. What are you doing here? I thought you'd be reveling in Hurik. Fleeing or existence is not the matter. All demons exist as moths aflutter in the darkness of the plains, drawn to the light of suffering. So, just as I am here, I stalk the battlements of Vorantor, and the festivities of Hurik. There's no suffering out here. There are better places to find suffering than alone in a wasteland. You should know the Whisper... You should know the Whisperer's Banquet is a secret congregation of the Circles of the Damned, those that rule our people from the shadows. Their power is unjustly bestowed by our rage-blind god Bethrazen. I am here because I want them dead. Then kill them. They've cast a barrier blinding me to them. I need eyes and daggers, both of which you have in plentiful supply. That's true, but my eyeballs and knives don't come cheap. Living multiple eternities across the cosmos, I found the odd trinket or two that might be of use to you. I'll kill these demons for you. Let me get this straight. You want me to sneak into a group of high-ranking demon cultists who are powerful enough to hide themselves from you and kill them all? The spleen collector's garish nodding implies an emphatic yes. Regret later. Act now. Interesting. Where are these demons? You mentioned the what? Evil demons that need killing, but not the where. The Whisperer's Banquet is held in secret, though I believe the further you plunge into the wastes, the closer you will be. Oh, that was those demons we were just fighting against. You mentioned they're hiding from you. They fear me, and rightly. I am on an ascent in the eyes of Lord Bethrazin. Once they are dead, they will be reborn as my postulants, servants to my whims. What is the Whisperer's Banquet? I've never heard of the Whisperer's Banquet. By design, it is a coven of the Order of the Split Tongue, of the Charred Heart, of the Scarred, and the Unknown Circles of the Fourth Heaven. Ah, well that clears that up. What are you doing out here? You imply you can be anywhere, yet you're here. It doesn't add up. You are from a people that believe your existence is the result of choice. I succumb to the fate hand. I say what must be said. I exist where being must be. Succumb and you will be rewarded. Right. I'll go kill the demons. I'll find the demons of the Whisperer's Banquet and kill them. The Glove of the Fist. Kill the demons. We know about that. Little too tough for us right now. So what I'm going to do, guys, is probably head out of here entirely. Unless we can come up here and maybe find something. The Sacred Chambers. That's probably going to be too tough for us. Poisonous vines. I think we can clear vines. I think, or Muriel or something can clear vines. So let's come here and look. No? Huh, okay. Then we can hit F5 though and check out this Sacred Chambers. Deep in the wastes of Heric sits a modestly hidden doorway seemingly leading to nothing. Huh. So that's gonna do it for the demon lands. Grogalder the Delicious. What is his deal? A fine day considering the arid hellscape, wouldn't you say? You're the escaped morsels the demon chef was telling me about. No offense, but the trail of stink made you easy to follow. I'm certain your intrepid determination played no small part. So are you to drag us back, then? Pay me and I'll help you escape. He's made me an offer, but the Twilight Twins have been known to bend the rules of the contract from time to time. Orion clasps his chest, feigning insult at the slight. Consider the offer given. You may have all our worldly possessions. It may seem lacking to you, but it took us an eternity to accrue. Deal. Follow the trails leading south. Stop for nothing. Go unseen. And if possible, find a lake or something and bathe. It will be my priority. As for you, we will never be free of Sir Belphegor. I'm going to make sure we're all free of Belphegor. Now go. Alright, what did we actually get, though? Oh, do we have to go back? Let's check the journal. Spleen for a spleen. The Fields of Nod. Huh. I see nothing about this quest. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll come back to this zone later, though. I mean, we can check out plenty of other areas. There's 3 other huge zones to explore. There's a gold mine. Oh, we can maybe capture that. Gold mine 3. 2 lesser devils, 2 golems, and yeah, let's try this. Let's see how long we've been playing. Oh, sorry guys. 56 minutes? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so sorry for going a little over time, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Stay tuned if you'd like, guys. We're going to get back into this one, and it is a doozy. It's a real cool strategy RPG, the likes of which is, you know, totally unique and unlike anything else really made at the moment. So, very cool game. I hope you'll join me next time. There's also dungeon exploration. Feel free to check out the previous episodes to see what it's about. It is rather recent, 2021, I think. And yeah, the latest in the Disciples series and quite a good RPG. So I hope you'll join me. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this and the rest of the LP. Stay tuned. We're going to make a manual save. And as always, guys, stay well and be well. Much love, peace, and joy to you and yours, and I will see you in the next one. No diggity, no doubt. Peace.